Snow, snow, snow.
It won't be long before we'll all be there with snow.
Snow, snow.
Snow.
I want to wash my hands, my face and hair with snow.
It won't be long before we'll all be there with snow. I want to clear a path and just a spade of snow.
Snow. To see a great big man entirely made of snow.
Snow, where it's snowing all winter through. That's where I want to be.
Snowball throwing, that's what I'll do. How I'm longing to ski through the snow.
Those glistening houses that seem to be built of snow.
Snow, oh, to see a mountain covered with a quilt of snow. What is Christmas with no snow?
No white Christmas with no
Snow, snow, snow. I'll soon be there with snow. I'll wash my hair with snow.
And with a spade of snow, I'll build a man that's made of snow.
Beat that man to the ground.
I'd love to stay up with you, but I recommend a
We're
little
here, it's
shut I
Christmas.
go to
Aloha,
sleep.
It's Christmas.
And dream.
We're sitting in chairs. We're listening to Bing Crosby. We've done all the things. I stole a beer.
Snow.
Look how it's snowing in the studio.
I like that.
I like to call it
How'd you make that happen?
studio. It's real. It's real. I'm going to turn it off now and put the music off at the same time. It's going to fade.
The snow's going away.
Yeah, just for now.
Okay.
Blink. Aloha, everybody!
Aloha!
I had a little trouble pulling off. Every time I'm like, I'm going to do this, it's going to be so smooth, I'm like double playing the music. But that's, par for the course. We're sitting in chairs right now. It's a new thing that we're trying. We're sipping on our peppermint mocha Noka. What do you call it? Starbucks?
Yeah.
STOK is the coffee part. The sugar goo is Starbucks. It's like Campbell's. Good. Am I right, punks? Okay, so that's the show. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Bye. I'm not going to talk about anything. Here's what I'm going to do. My lovely wife and I are just going to talk to you guys about... I do have my buttons. So I still have buttons, but we're just going to read the chat. The chat is 200% blown up, so we can see it from an extra like a foot away. Otherwise, we
our
wouldn't be able to.
eyesight.
So let me just start by saying aloha to our fave people in the whole world, the chat. Paul Rose.
He was first, Agnetic.
First. May the
Aloha.
nog flow. Aloha to you. Jacqueline Rose.
Jackie!
We haven't seen you in a while.
Nice
Merry
to see
Christmas.
you.
Lovely to see you. WTF is from Germany, where Christmas happens before here. So he's actually going to be there. He's going to beat us. That's okay, though. We can get over that. Biff Boffo. That was erroneous. Another one of our faves in the whole world. Axe Monkey, also. Callie Debs, also. Jovial Juggler, also. We had a conversation, Jovial Juggler, because we were thinking, Spam, whatever her name is like always, her first word is capitalized. And it never even struck me. I never even noticed it because to me, half of my life is typing eBay titles. So, or YouTube titles. So I'm always capitalizing. It just didn't even seem, anything strange at all. So I just loved it. It took me like a year to notice that. But and you're awesome. Absolute Fines. Aloha, welcome. Lag. Hey, Augusto. We just went right over lag. We just were like,
Ladybug.
lag.
Ladybug, aloha.
Ladybug is
Merry
here.
Christmas.
Holy cow. Christmas is starting now.
Christmas is starting now. Oh,
So
yeah.
nice to see you, Ladybug. It's been forever.
Look at there's John. Aloha to
Look
John.
at it.
Everything is well right now. Right now, so far, so good. Lag got a present. See what I did there? He's like, I think he lost his glasses, though. He doesn't have new glasses anymore.
You see, Biff, if you prick us, do we bleed, Nog?
If you prick us, don't we bleed, Nog? Yes.
Oh.
True that. It's so true. Wait, hold on. It's still jumping like a maniac. Sorry. Where were we? Basket-Doodle, what's up? Are you golfing? It's a golfing reference.
Carla, Jen, Dendicor, cautiously optimistic.
Gino's in the Christmas tree.
Oh, and our good friend Silverhair Stacker Todd.
Oh.
His little Ginny passed away yesterday.
Little puppy. We don't want to bring down the show, but we just really... Where's the picture? We made a picture. I don't have it. See if you can find it. You just made a little picture. Send it to him later. But we've been thinking about you this morning after seeing your show today. So our hearts are with you, Silver.
Yes.
I mean, I have a harp. That's like all I got in here. In this box of festive sounds. Now I have to go back because, oh yeah, we know what that is, don't we? We don't get it. How's everybody's sales doing? Our sales have been okay. I had to ship out a whole bunch of stuff. Definitely people buying themselves. I just sold a 1981 electric train, Tyco electric train set, still in the boxes. It had all the parts. It's just missing the outside of the box. So it had all the cars and everything in their own separate boxes, and the track and the controller and everything. And somebody bought it for themselves. Their name was Casey Jones. Is that possible?
Who's that?
Casey Jones is present company excluded. Casey Jones is the name of a train conductor everybody on Earth knows.
Oh, funny.
Present company excluded. Thank you. See, I have what's called Arnold Schwarzenegger did a movie about what I have all the time. It's called Total Recall. I can remember anything, almost, not totally. I'm getting old, though. I can remember everything almost all the time. She has the polar opposite of that. It's called Nodal Recall, where she can't remember jack shoot from yesterday. So we do have a hard time sometimes trying to coordinate. But she does Peanuts treats real good. Look at him. He's so... Oh, you guys can't even see his little... he's
his
eating
little
up
ears. That's no different than normal, though.
I know, that's true. But look how we're all like squat. We're all like half people. But it's actually comfortable because we're sitting in
It
real
is.
chairs.
Well, I
instead of
noticed
desk chairs.
that after this past Wednesday show, my leg was all messed up, and
It's like, I got a blood clot from the show.
way I sit
Can
in that
YouTube
chair.
kill? Yes, I guess so.
It's the way I sit in that chair, and I was like, I think I need a different chair. So, hence these comfy chairs
Oh, this didn't...
that are usually in the background.
Oh. My guess would have been Bing's Mele Kaliki Maka, unless you're saving it for Wednesday. Just to let you know. Update. Not going to do it Wednesday, but there's going to be a super secret at 3:30 p.m. tomorrow afternoon Eastern time, which is noon 30 on the West Coast. Was super secret, not announced to anybody except everybody. We're going to do a little thing on the internet right then and there at that time. Jen, as long as you're not doing any super secret things, you're not cooking super secret, you're not doing anything tomorrow at 12:30 Pacific time, are you? I don't think anybody is, but we did change the scheduling because we were like, why are we going to do something on Wednesday when we could just sit here and look at the wall?
Well, no, we're gonna watch We're gonna be
All the
FaceTime with your
movies.
mom all day and
Gotta watch
watching
a
a movie with her.
So tomorrow, maybe, I'm not saying for sure, but absolutely for sure at 12:30 Pacific, 3:30 Eastern. Are we sure that we have this figured out? Yes, those are the right. Oh, wait, I'm doing time calculations. So if it is 12:30 on the West Coast in 2 trains, yes, 3:30.
One is going at 110 miles per hour.
And one's on eBay. Ladybug, that was Jenna, thank you. Hello, friends. Tons of shipping
Aloha,
today. Yes,
Jenna.
we are too. Ladybug said, "You guys are awesome. Thank you both for the good advice. I've been listening. Changes my straight 4% promoted to dynamic, and it changed my season. Awesome. Awesome.
Oh, that's
awesome.
good to know.
I mean, as long as you accept the fact that you're gonna have to give the people a little more money, you know, they're gonna take a little more peel of the onion. It's okay because stuff will sell, and I'm so glad that you had a good experience.
We were just mentioning today because you ended our sale. We had a sale going.
Yes,
and
I forgot to restart it.
And it's definitely made a huge difference.
And then for a couple of days, real slow sales. So
yeah.
I'm talking about a sale event, like a discount. So we've been putting 20%, and then it ended for like 3 days, and I'm kind of like, well, I guess this is people aren't buying anymore for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then I turned it back on. Boom, sales started back up. So whatever. I mean, that's our little bit of eBay information from this show. I think is probably because if you don't pay them their money, and you don't use all the tools, if you do use all the tools, you'll see some definite results. Is that right? Is that what I'm trying to say?
They're there for a reason.
They are. So jovial tomorrow to 12:30 Eastern.
No, 3:30 Eastern, 12:30
1292.
Do not listen to him.
Squadron. 11D Squadron. So if that's what time we're on.
11D Squadron.
11D Squadron. Of
Glenn
course.
Sharp Picker, good afternoon. Aloha to you.
Let's suck bigger. Aloha.
Hey, yo, my vision is all over the place too. I need to
It's
get.
really big though. I turned
What
it
are
up.
they're bifocal?
I turned it up.
That's what I need.
I've got these the progressives. That's why I'm always going like this, like an old person, because I am old. By the way.
Yeah, I need to get new glasses badly.
Ladybug is asking who the opening song by. That is from White Christmas. Snow. It's Bing Crosby
And Clooney.
and Rosemary Clooney.
Yeah.
Not George.
Right.
And his aunt, right?
Yeah,
That's his
I
aunt.
think
That's
so.
Yep. And the skinny lady and the skinny guy. I forget their names. It's not Van Johnson. Who is it? It's he did Thumbelina. You know, everybody knows him. I just forget his name. Why? It's not fair. He has red hair though. So I should know him. Jovial Jugger, that is exactly why I typed this way now. She's permanently typing eBay title.
Yeah, because on Wednesday you were like, hey, look at you
that
typed
pinky
your...
just goes to the shift. It's just like always with the pinky. I know exactly. I'm so glad that I was right. Silver hair, just hugs to
I
you.
know. So painful. Gosh, silver hair, Todd.
Yeah, we don't. We had a long talk with this nerd about that, and we said no, canceled. So I can only imagine. You know, we're just gonna wherever he goes, that's where we go to. So wherever when he crosses the Rainbow Bridge, so do we. That's it. There's no existence without.
And I don't even. The only reason why I
Just
worry
talking about it just
the
makes
only
my little.
reason I worry about dying is because I don't want to
tear
leave
holes
him
start.
behind. You're fine.
Yeah,
You'll make do. But this
don't you
little
worry about
guy.
Don't you worry about me. Well, you can worry a little bit. Sales are okay for being right before Christmas, Jen says. Aloha to you, Jen. Jen DeCourse says 40 orders this weekend.
Nice.
Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Is it possible that someone bought a Tyco electric train set and his name is Casey Jones? I don't think that's possible. Somebody's messing with me. Or maybe he changed his name because he's so into trains. That was another option.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's just it.
Look how much bigger my entire torso and body is. You're a tiny person. Hello, tiny person. You are so tiny.
This is forced perspective. Like
yeah, we're doing
Elf.
forced. Yeah. You are so tiny.
And Pokey's bigger than me.
Pokey is bigger than you. WTF says my sales died on Friday. I thought mine did too, and it turned out that my sales had been my markdown sale had been off for a day. And that's how I discovered. I didn't discover it till Saturday, and then I turned it back on, and everything kind of went back to normal. Jen Decor, Lady Bing Crosby from the White Christmas movie. Yes, Jovial Jugger.
I realized spam my memory. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead.
Jen, yeah, the memories I have one. I have like it's not what do you call it, photographic, but I do. I remember.
It's like an iron trap.
It's very iron. It's annoying. It's annoying, and it's getting rusty. But it's not photographic in the sense that you can remember everything photographically. But if I think back to something, I can kind of like look around a room in that moment. Not every moment has a picture, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know. But so like that's why I'm really good with eBay stuff. I remember almost every single sale I've ever made. I remember where I put the items. It's a lot of like extra calculation going on in my brain to remember that stuff. But that's just how I've made it this far. So while I do utilize listing, most everything is coming right off the old noggin.
However, we go to the Ace Hardware 2 days ago.
I can't
yesterday.
remember. I got CRS.
And I was
Can't
relieving. He goes,
remember S.
"Oh right, we need to look for blah blah blah." And then we get there, and I was like, "Oh crap, what was it that you said?" And he goes, "Oh, I don't know."
Short-term memory problem.
Yeah, we both stood there going, "What was it? What was it?" Didn't remember until we came back home and looked at the thing that we needed to actually buy something for, and then we were like, "Oh yeah." Right.
I'm sorry. So yes, Biff, exactly. 12:30, right as you rise and greet the early afternoon beautiful California sunshine. That's when we'll come on. And I'm hoping that we're going to have a little real snow coming down. It's calling for it. So we have it currently outside. It is currently 2 days in a row because we need a new car battery and our rear tire, it's got a slow leak on it. So 2 days in a row, I've had to jumpstart the car and pump up the tire in like 6-degree weather. So
Bam, 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 pump up the tire, pump it up.
Exactly. Thank you. And Paul Rose also trying to do the mental gymnastics necessary to decipher my time coding. It's 3:30 on the East Coast.
Today it's at 1:00 our time. So tomorrow will be 3:30 our time. So
should be perfect.
Whatever time it is there.
It's probably like 9:16 there. I'm just guessing. I'm not positive. Jen is still getting orders from ornaments and other Christmas items for next year. People getting in early because they're never going to get there on time.
No, it's people ordering like Christmas gifts.
Because, Christmas doesn't end on the 25th. And in fact, maybe they're Hanukkah ornaments. Maybe people are giving Christmas ornaments for Hanukkah because that starts on day after tomorrow on Christmas. We are sharing it. We are crossing the streams with Hanukkah. Well, it's starting. It's not ending. Which is crazy for those who enjoy the Hanukkah tradition. It's starting very late this year.
Yes.
Where are we? Where are we?
I have one vision lately blurred. Been wearing my monthly contact lenses for about 6 months now. As long as you're keeping them clean and
You got to keep them
sterile.
clean, yeah. So you don't get like eye boogers.
Oh no, you get like bacteria, and then your eyeballs need to be removed.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I read that
You get flesh eating.
a woman wore her contacts when she was
Jen
showering.
DeCour said stop fighting.
Huh?
When did we fight? Damn, I'd like to know.
Mom, Dad, it's Christmas. Stop fighting. It's funny because we
So
don't even know. We don't even
mommy
recognize it.
kissing Santa Claus stuck on the window on Christmas Eve.
Paul Bunyan bought
Danny
my
K,
axe.
that's it. Danny K, thank you so much. I mean, Danny K is so awesome and such a. It kind of sucks. Like you know, when was the last time you talked about Danny K? Nodal recall, of course,
Who's
never.
Danny K?
Exactly what I expect from you. And maybe that was what Tom DeCour was talking about. But Danny K is Thumbelina, and that's what everyone knows. Danny K. Thumbelina, Thumbelina, tiny little thing.
Oh,
Thumbelina dance. I don't even know what movie that is. Thumbelina, probably. Do you think? I don't remember what Thumbelina
I don't know
was.
what that is.
It was some sort of a movie where he dances and he sings, and then people are happy.
Well, Joey says that you are going to make the bestest Santa when your hair turns white and spam the cutest olive oil Mrs. Claus. Anyone? That's so cute.
These are her arms when she's Mrs. Claus.
I do weird things with my arms. I do. We say I'm a pterodactyl T-Rex.
Sometimes she gets
I go
all
around with like my arms like this, and I don't even notice it.
just little pterodactyl arms. They keep her balanced though. Paul Bunyan bought your axe. That's what I'm talking about. When we're selling ice cubes to Eskimos, you know we're good resellers. Right, Todd?
Inuits.
Inuits.
Inuit.
Yeah, so it's cool when you can sell. I mean, I've sold a couple of trains this year, which are really surprised at the HO train market. It's pretty freaking hot. Although we sold some O's too.
Yeah, I'm guessing that this person that bought it with the name of a conductor or whatever, he just uses that because he's a train collector or something.
I'm guessing, but I mean, it's like a nursery rhyme, and then it's a Grateful Dead. I mean, he's like well-known, like Casey. Grateful Dead took it from a nursery rhyme or a old story or something.
I see.
You do see now.
I do.
But will you remember
Clearly
tomorrow?
now. No.
Will you still remember tomorrow?
No.
Let's see here. Paul Rose retracted a message. We'll never know what it is.
Oh, dang it, spending cents. Oh, dear.
Oh.
Gosh, I hope you feel better soon.
Hope you didn't get that from Kissing Santa Claus. That's terrible. Sorry.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't last long.
No, it won't. I'll just, I'm pre-Santa Claus. So right as you get pre-diabetes, they assess you. And you go, and they gave me pre-Santa Claus instead of pre-diabetes. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Tactical Z, aloha.
Aloha, Tactical Z. Jen, it's snowing for Jen. That's awesome.
Yeah, we are supposed to be getting snow later today and tomorrow, so.
Some stuff I remember, some stuff I forget, and some stuff I try to forget. And some I just outright deny. That's Paul. Snow and -1 in
Wow.
Pennsylvania. I don't think we're that cold. I mean, we could have changed a little bit.
I think we were at 12 degrees earlier today.
We were at 12 earlier, but because we have this lake here, it tends to get us warmer. If you went to the Hollows, you would definitely be colder.
It's winter right now.
Winter.
It's 14
Nice.
degrees. I was just seeing winter weather advisory.
Lag loves a nice little eye boogie, salty eye boogie. Pokey's got the saltiest little eye boogies because he cries goo. Dogs don't cry tears; they cry goo. Paul Rose, Primo, whatever the weather is like, shirts always make you feel tropical. I keep cleaning the lenses daily. Well, I do actually have. Oh yeah, I do have. I have like Santa Claus tiki shirts, right? I have so many.
Yeah, you do.
Let's see if we can dig some out tomorrow. Maybe we'll check it out, see if they're available. I mean, reachable, I should say.
Elderberry,
findable.
Zycam. Oh, spending sense. Yes, Zycam is a lifesaver.
The Zycam is what she. Well,
I
what we
actually
both
did
take.
some Zycam this morning because
Oh, you
feeling
did?
really congested. But
It works without fail.
And when I was sick a year ago with COVID, Zycam, it was a lifesaver for me then too. I needed it. It was great. So good on the Zycam.
I mean, it's, when you're just tortured by a clogged breathing apparatus, the Zycam just never doesn't work.
I did Zycam and Advil. That's what I did.
And I've actually done the elderberry. I mean, the Zycam is what does stuff. The elderberry just kind of tastes good. It's like, I'm doing important cold things for myself. Jovial says, has anyone heard of the legend of the Christmas spider? I was this many days old when I heard the dear story. Guess what everyone is getting for Christmas next year with tinsel packaging? There's spiders in the tinsel? Oh, no. Did you know that in general, all bananas have tarantulas in them? That they fog them out with like deadly gas or something. I don't know. But apparently bananas and tarantulas are like hand in hand. So every once in a while, somebody gets a tarantula for Christmas.
Silver hair.
Michael Jackson bought your glove. Nice. And that's like your thing because you only have hands. So obviously you're totally into gloves.
Tactical Z's like, was it a crunchy glove? Was it stiff?
Yeah,
like,
it had.
like the leather jacket that he sold, and the person was like, it's stiff. It can stand up on its own.
You must have quit.
And they like took a photo of the jacket like standing up on its own, and then he had a picture of the photo that the person took had their foot happened to be in it, and silver hair like zoomed in on the person's toenails.
Can you imagine the basket noodles actually saying that
I like this sense of humor.
Chicken soup actually has a medicinal like reason? The hot vape. So if you vape some Jewish chicken soup, probably the matzo balls have some extra supernatural forces, and you vape that smack, and it clears up your cold virus.
The bone marrow.
Yeah, the bone marrow. Chicken bone marrow. Now, I was under the impression that do chickens have bone marrow? Aren't birds' bones hollow? Because that's how they fly, and that's how they're light. Bird bones are hollow. Okay, here's a fact. If that's not a real fact, it's now a fact, because that makes sense. And how can they have bone marrow if they're hollow? So now I'm questioning this whole chicken noodle soup story from Basket Noodle. I just don't know.
We need a fact checker.
We do. I would give it a shot though. Somebody said chicken noodle soup works. It's making sense. Yes, I got it from Kissing Santa. That's how everybody gets it. It's crazy. And then Basket Noodle gives the theory of chicken noodle soup. How you draw and quarter. You need 4 horses, and then you tie 4 ropes to the different appendages on the chicken, and then you jam the horses, and they pull it apart into 4 pieces, and then you eat it hot over rice. Did you yawn?
No. Why?
Paul said you yawned.
Did I?
Paul, you know
I'm
the
on auto
truth.
yawn then. Hey, Sal's Mercado!
Sal's Mercado's in the house.
Heavy
Aloha!
aloha!
Heavy hellos, aloha to you, Mary. Chris, I feel like that's my Josh Galt. Aloha to you. I think I got that from Josh.
Oh yeah.
That's like one of his words.
Yeah, he has like that inflection, sort of like flipping ain't easy.
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 And I want
Ain't.
you. Did John come in here already?
Silver.
He better. He
Yes, of course he
better be.
did.
What's he off doing? Packaging stuff?
Well, Jenna said they have a lot to ship today.
Isn't that nice? And so some of you aren't shipping today, but I'm super surprised by how many items we shipped today. No? No?
Silver Hair was the buyer's toast looked like crunchy Cheetos. They looked like Fritos.
Yeah, the Frito nails.
Yes, the sort of talon looking. You know how
Super
Fritos
thick
look like
and
a
they
talon?
curve like a Frito chip.
Yep, the buyer's toast looked
I
like
know what you're
crunchy
talking
Cheeto Fritos.
Axe Monkey is roasting mushrooms. Oh my goodness. I want some roasted mushrooms.
Lag! No, Lag is trying to start the yawn train.
Well, we're not going to be here for 2 hours probably because we're going to do another show tomorrow. Even though, but we are just going to go till we.
Oh right,
nothing else to
spending cents. Chickens don't do much flying, Primo.
Right, but aren't they birds?
And yes, they have marrow.
Where's your phone? It's our only
John packaging stuff. She goes.
Sorry.
He's
Sorry,
picking up merchandise.
Oh, is he? He's probably playing golf while Jenna is.
Like, I knew you'd like the Fritos.
Well, Jenna has the.
Have you seen those big scooping Fritos? You can scoop.
Oh, the the scoop. I think they're called scoops. They sat in a boardroom, and the top men at Frito-Lay sat around, and they were like, you know what? These Fritos, we're gonna make them slightly rounder, and then we're gonna put them in the dip. What are we gonna call them? How about scoops? And then I was like, I did the same thing Jenna did. You spring a leak.
Chickosaurus.
Hold on, I gotta look this up.
Then the course says more like shipping ain't easy today. Still got more to go. I'm so happy for you though, then the course. That's awesome.
It's nice to I love to feel the feeling of, wow, I'm really busy. I wish I wasn't. I love that feeling. I love going, I'm disgusted with how busy I am. And then I realize, I like to feel that feeling. So
okay,
I know
Pogues?
I know when I'm annoyed at how busy I am that I'm doing well. That's what I'm trying to say. So wait.
Did I only
Do
watch
chickens have large talons?
SNL
No.
this Saturday's SNL, that skit with Melissa McCarthy, and she's a Karen, and she sprays her coffee on the window, the passenger's window.
Oh
side.
yeah, that was funny. Huh?
Oh Lord, that was such an awesome skit. It was like a road rage.
Hold on,
skit.
human bones and chicken bones. Oh, they are hollow, but not the way I thought. They have large air pockets. So human bones are very dense, and there's marrow, but actually it doesn't say there's any there's no marrow in bird bone. Look, it says bone and bone marrow.
Did you type in do bird
Look,
bones
this
have
is
marrow?
This is Google. It's right immediately. You don't have to do anything else. Lags here for the hot cocoa and the cozy. Where are our tomorrow?
No. Birds do not have bone marrow in their bones.
Ooh.
And that's what Google's telling
Busted.
me. I just typed, do bird bones have marrow?
You are so busted,
This
basket.
is an AI overview.
Yeah, AI's right. Don't hate AI.
Airspace replaces the bone marrow
That's
in
right.
birds, a feature known as
Are
pneumatic.
you saying
They
Primo?
have pneumatic bones.
Primo is like a super bird.
This adaptation
Bird
helps
genius?
keep birds. Hold on, let me type in do chickens.
Yeah, maybe chickens, they have large talons. Maybe they need bone support. I don't know for sure. Yes,
Yes, chicken bones have marrow in their long bones.
in the long
Such
bones.
as the ribs,
That's
the
what she said.
the leg bones, and the shoulder blades.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just say we're both right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Paul Rose, I've been putting up framed pictures, canvases, and coat hooks on doors and ceilings. You're stuck. It looks like you're running out of things to do when you're putting the coat hooks on the ceilings. It's like maybe I should list a couple things. Jenna says, "Oh no golf. He's working hard fighting Las Vegas traffic right now. Does it heat up in the Christmas season, Vegas? Does it get like busy, or do people empty out the town? The one thing that I think is really interesting between our love of Hawaii and Las Vegas is there's an insane number of people who used to live in Hawaii, or native Hawaiians who live in Vegas. Like Vegas became Hawaii Junior because Hawaii became too expensive. So tons of Pacific Islanders from the Hawaiian Islands moved to Vegas. Still do, I assume. But there's a huge connection there. Maybe, even back and forth entertainers and stuff. Axe Monkey had a surprisingly busy couple of days. Tipped the mailman for a heavy weekend. Our mailman came up to our door, and we weren't ready because we normally cook the $100 cookies for him, and they just, I don't know.
We usually give them to him like, a few days before Christmas, so I was going to bake cookies over the weekend. And on Saturday, he knocked, and he was like, "Just so you know, I'm on break."
And finally, I had the cojones to ask him if he would accept a gift card. And because I'm super lazy, I'm just going to give him $100. Thank you. He's a super awesome postal person, and I thought he was a super Boy Scout and wouldn't, but we verified he'll be fine with that. He'll make do. Should we tell his name? Should we tell what post office he works for?
No, it seems pretty common. I've seen a lot of people saying they've been.
It's because you guys have said that I'm like, okay, well, maybe we're doing it wrong. So we go off and spend over $100. I mean, by the time you buy the good butter, macadamia nuts, it's a beautiful cookie.
I think.
Let me explain it to you.
He wouldn't take cash, but I
I'm
don't think he'll take cash.
I'm giving him cash.
But a gift card.
It's a gift card with the Benjamin Franklin. Thank you. But the cookies that we make that we're not making this year because we don't have to are shortbread cookie variation. So you got to buy the big bag of macadamia nuts from Costco, and they're salted. So then you have to buy the super good, the Kerrygold unsalted butter, because you already have the salt in the macadamia nuts, and you can't buy macadamia nuts unsalted.
They're Hawaiian. They're it's like a Hawaiian shortbread cookie recipe.
Whatever that means, but it's yummy.
He told us that postal employees from another location would come to our local location to eat the cookies. He said that everyone loves them so much.
So then once you've got this, and then we use vintage cookie cutters, and they're like the white shortbread cookie. And then I dip them in white chocolate, like if it's like half the cookies white. No, wait, do I do it? No, dark milk chocolate. Dip the cookie in like milk chocolate, so it's all goo covered on the bottom, like half the cookie. And then I do a squizzle of white chocolate
and
on the top.
So the other half has a squizzle of white chocolate, and then we put crushed pecan.
Oh, yeah.
Pecan?
Just more
macadamia. Okay,
yeah,
more macadamia.
To give it,
So yeah, they're Hawaiian macadamia shortbread cookies.
And
boy,
do we make
so good?
3 dozen of them was $100, $110 or something like that, just for the ingredients to make them. The time is insane because you have to, like, what you reminded me of. You have to like chill the dough and like there's like
that's for the OnlyFans cookie baking. Tell me more about the cookies. Don't stop.
We're doing Only Toes. Only Toes cookie.
Ryan, aloha, Ryan.
Aloha,
Primo,
Ryan.
Kimo, bird genius.
Bird brain genius.
Are you a birdologist, Tactical Z?
Yes.
Like, wait, chickens have ribs?
They have large talons and ribs. Well, sometimes you get rib meat. That's why we know that.
Penguins can't fly. So sad. Baby back
But
chicken
the-
ribs, full or half rack.
Baby back, baby back, baby. I want my baby back, baby back. Get in my belly. I don't get in my belly.
Jovial, that's where the McRib comes from.
From the bird ribs. Now, don't knock that McRib. That is a fine piece of grade A food chemistry right there.
Jenna is saying this town is never empty. How far outside of like the strip area do you live?
Or is it
like-
all stripped now? Is it just
Yeah,
all...
is that all just crazy?
Wait. Jen Decor says, I normally pack on Sunday night, but I was way too engrossed in football game for fantasy football.
Oh, so now you're a little behind.
Oh, see what happens? I don't do that, and I'm still behind.
I
so.
try to get him to pack.
I'm packing on a Sunday. That's the day of rest. I gotta sit around.
He
And,
literally starts packing. I don't know.
if
We're
the
different.
post office comes at 10 o'clock, I'll start packaging at 9:30.
So anyhow, we are not expecting our stuff to be picked up today because
It's not because our postman's
our
on
mail
vacation.
person's like, wouldn't count on it. So then I'm gonna have to go stand in line.
Even
for like
though
half an hour.
I mean we're talking an official pickup request, and they still won't show up if he's not here. That's not totally true all the time, and maybe this is like an insane package delivery day, which it probably is. You know, they might be just
Yeah,
late.
if we had any packages being delivered to us, they would take our stuff. But if we don't have anything,
Remind me when we're done, and if we do have to take this stuff to the post office, which I'm imagining we will actually have to do that. Let's just drive around just a little quick bit and see if we can find him.
yeah, but we still have stuff to package too.
No,
and
when we go to the
Yeah.
post office, if he isn't here, let's just look for him and just tell him.
oh, don't worry,
Yes.
we are bringing it.
Because it's more, she loves to call and make the mistake and err on the side of making a pickup request when we don't have any packages. I prefer the other way around. Meaning, I would rather you just go in the post office and not.
I would rather this time of year avoiding the post office.
No, it's your favorite place. You get to stand there for an hour and a half with your favorite local people who are sneezing on your stuff. You love it.
yeah.
Snoopy
I have a
cards.
feeling it will be picked up, but I don't know. We'll see.
But it's way, you know what I hate though is taking it to the post office and they haven't been there, and then they come at like 6:30 at night with a flashlight, and they're looking for it. I hate
Yeah,
that.
and it's like, oh well.
We hide usually.
It stinks, but we can't take the chance of it not going
No,
out.
no, I know. I feel fine about it. I just feel guilty because
I know. I feel guilty too.
yeah, we should just blow ourselves up. We should fully engorge. We should put eggnog in the tub and get in. See what happens.
B nudes, of course, can always take. Oh, packs love it, but have to have blood tests to know the safe dose. It
Is
can
that
be
right?
hard on the liver.
It can be, and you
Oh.
can't take certain drugs like statins because it increases efficacy. Paxlovid increases efficacy of certain drugs, like makes them more powerful. And statins,
Really?
it really makes statins powerful, and they can hurt your liver.
Oh, I did not know that. Well,
and Tactical Z,
statin.
like, because there's no fingerprints on. There might be fingerprints on cash, but I don't think so. That's exactly the point. You give somebody a gift card. There's like I don't know. There's some sort of trail there.
I swear,
I just give him
he
cash.
is the one that told us he couldn't take anything,
He did,
and
but
that's
that
why
was
we made cookies.
But I'm telling you, that was before times.
It is true.
The man
yeah.
has matured. He will take money. And I didn't say he was a man. He's not a man. I'm throwing you off the track.
Whereas the origins of the filet of fish.
I know the origins. You want to hear that? Here we go.
So-
back into the
Not
60s.
so certain, but the
We went into the 60s, maybe early 70s, but
can't
it's
see
for
what it
it's for
says.
Friday night Catholics. Literally, filet o fish was because Catholics used to eat fish on Fridays. I mean, I was raised Catholic.
Wait,
I mean,
what was that called?
I never ate fish
Friday?
on Fridays.
What was that called?
Hey,
My
whatever the
grandma-
hell I
my
want any
grandma
old
would
time
do
I
that.
want. You don't get a body like this. Just look out. What?
What did they call that? Fish fry. What did they call that? Because grandma would
fish.
do that. She would have
It's
fish on
called
Fridays.
That's it.
Good Friday. No.
It's just Friday. For Catholics, Friday, I think every Friday you eat fish. You're supposed to. Every 52 times a year. So you can have 52 filet-o-fishes.
Huh. Well, that's nice. You know what you're going to eat every Friday.
But they were only good when they used to come in those light blue.
John is saying, I promise you, your mail carrier will take cash. Just put in a card in an envelope.
Exactly.
I was thinking just like...
She wouldn't let us for years. She would not let us give the guy cash. It's your fault. You ruined Christmas.
I know. You tell me something once and you never update me, then I am going to constantly always think that.
Well,
I was like,
updating us,
well,
really.
I'll just
I just
put
had
it
to
on
ask
the
him.
ground, pretend like someone dropped it. It just happens to have his name on it.
You put you've put none
Simpson
on a card. The guy will take it. Am I right? Thank you. Tell me more about the cookies, please. Don't stop. So, okay. So the actual forms that we use to cut out the cookies are like the copper colored
with the bells,
like 1960s
stars.
Type cookie
They're
cutters.
my grandma's.
And they have like the little handle. It's like a metal that's just been pressed into the shape. And then one of the top cookie form, what do you call those things? It's like a cookie press. What would you call that? They're called cookie cutters. I get it. But the top cookie cutter manufacturers in Vermont, like the high end cookie.
Oh.
So what? Nobody cares.
Yep.
Nobody cares about our little state that has the best cookie cutters ever made.
Ben & Jerry's ice cream,
Ben &
the
Jerry's
Von
ice cream.
Traps, Burton.
Cows that jump in your mouth because they're delicious. Something else.
King Arthur flour.
King Arthur flour. No, well, that's what I'm saying. There's all these little things that are like nationwide, but they're from Vermont. Oprah, right? Oprah's from here.
Ann Clark cookie cutters?
Yeah.
No. Oh, wait, no, that's a...
And Klein, too.
No.
Cookie cutters. No, they're like the highest. Vermont Country Store has the original molds for girly, GURLEY, Halloween candles, like the little pumpkins and stuff. They have the original molds. They own girly candle molds.
Yeah, it is Ann Clark.
Ann Clark cookie cutters.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. As long as you want
It's
bespoke,
the
artisanal
largest
crap, we got it.
producer of cookie cutters.
That's right.
Selling
Right here in
4
Vermont.
to 5 million per year.
What? That's Vermont. That's what we do. And we have tacos, John. We got steak tacos. I mean, we have we have a tortilla company here called Spooky Boogie Tortillas. Something, I forget what. But they're really, really good. And they make them by hand, and they have like the conveyor belt and the whole bit. I know Biff said you have to chill the dough.
Yes,
But where was
you do.
that?
It's time consuming.
Always chill the dough.
It's pretty time consuming. And then
Oh, and Biff said report of the week did, yes.
Yeah.
We saw him eat that. And he's like, I am really impressed with this McRib. It's like, it's the same McRib. This year it tasted like hot dog. We did a video. We should put that out.
oh yeah.
I did a McRib
Any update
eating.
on the price of the jugs of McRib sauce?
They were up
on
to two.
eBay?
They were up to $2, $2, 2 clams, two shekels.
2 shekels?
200 shekels, probably. What
So Jenna was saying they're about 20 minutes away from the strip with a little traffic.
Wait, what was that? Say it again.
Jenna
Oh,
was
20
saying they're about
minutes.
20 minutes, yeah. I just made a sale for the very first time on air.
Yeah, on Goat, like
What?
greatest of all time on Goat.
That's a selling place?
Must be for sneakers.
Yeah,
Like
I sell
exclusively?
sneakers. Nice.
That's on. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's cool.
I've never heard of Goat,
Me neither.
but it actually does sound like a good name for a reselling platform, especially like
Yeah, it
collectible
does.
stuff like sneakers, things like that. Basket Noodles playing with the flashlight.
Biff, they need to put GPS tracking on posted vehicles so you can stalk your carrier.
Yes.
Oh, like they do with like Ubers and stuff. You know where your driver is coming.
Yes, just like that.
Well, they do have GPS,
they
but
had
it's
that on
the postal
UPS?
service tracking them.
Yeah, they're just tracking their people. But UPS used to have it, and they got rid of it. Remember that? When they used to be able to see your little truck driving towards you?
Oh,
and
yeah.
then-
Spending Sense says my husband works for the post office. There is GPS on the vehicles.
Just not for us. It's for them to keep track of their people.
Does your husband...
Paul Rose's
does
nog
your
bath,
husband
nog
get-
bath, nog bath.
Does your husband get gifts or cash or whatever from
Good
people
point.
he delivers
Is
to?
he might not be a carrier, but if he is,
Oh, true.
or in general, does he know that that's just like a thing that happens? I mean, it's definitely against the rules, and if you are a rule follower, we just never wanted to violate his understanding of rules or put him in an awkward situation by giving him money. So we gave him cookies that cost more than the money. So
But he's able to share the cookies, though.
he can rip up the bills in little
He shares the cookies.
tiny.
Sometimes I wonder if he actually even eats the cookies. If he just gives them to the coworkers.
Oh, and Ryan has the useless information that I have as well.
I know Ryan always has like crazy information.
Yep, they tested against the hula burger, in which they literally just a piece of pineapple with cheese.
Wow.
The fish one, obviously. Yeah,
Ooh, I would
that
eat
actually
that.
tastes. That sounds good. But why not combine them?
Lent.
So it becomes
Thank
the-
you, Biff. It's Lent. It's not just Friday. It's Lent.
Wrong. Lent is a couple of weeks, and yes, you
Oh.
eat fish, but you're supposed to, as an observant Catholic, eat fish every single Friday throughout the year. Lent is
Oh.
Good Friday, and it is a Friday, and you will jam your face with fish, like so. The fly by night
Jam your face with fish.
Catholics such as myself, who only went to Christmas and Easter, or even Christmas Eve, which I do miss. I mean, it's kind of cool to go to church at midnight, and just everyone's there at midnight, and it's all ooh, 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 ba-dum-ba-bum,
Do they
bum,
sing
ticka-ticka,
Christmas songs?
ticka-ticka. They sing, Catholic-y stuff, but it's
Oh.
very like candles are lit, the lights are dim. It's very
cozy.
atmospheric, yes, and cozy.
The
and-
ambiance is what.
And in California, you could see your breath when you came out, which here is not a
Oh,
big
weird.
deal. It's actually pretty lame. But in California, you're like, ooh, it's cold. Did Santa come while we were at church? Haven't been there for a while. Sorry, it's been 50 years since my last confession.
And that's wrong. Fish do have feelings. There are studies that fish
I have
do
feelings for
have
fish.
feelings.
Should they share my feelings? They share. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Axe Monkey was saying, well, you know that
Yes, the small
Catholics are supposed to
sacrifice.
make a small sacrifice since Jesus gave up his flesh on
Oh,
Friday.
was it on a Friday?
We
Okay.
give up flesh for dinner.
Friday night.
That's so
lights.
gross. Flesh for dinner.
Flesh for fantasy. Well, I think that, mixing it up.
Oh.
So I always look for like, what's the real, so maybe it was like, well, people were just eating too much goat. So like maybe we need to, make some sort of a new rule so people will eat different foods, like some fish and some fish in the game. What was I reading just the other day? A crazy thing. This is slightly political because it is, but not really. But it's about grains and rice and wheat. Wheat, grain, rice, all the things that are most delicious parts of food are things that aren't necessarily good for you because they were invented over time or they learned how to grow wheat, and then wheat is made into bread. It's to feed the masses because you can't just eat animals. There's got to be, there's so many people in the world that if everyone ate, food that was really good for them, there wouldn't be enough food. So they invented all these foods over time. Invented, grew, cultivated, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That's a stupid conversation for today. But it's interesting in that rice, these filling type things that people ate. You got bread and water. Well, that doesn't make bread good, but a nice baguette, little marmalade, little butter, little unsalted butter, sweet cream. What's up?
What? A day with no sausage?
Is that
'Cause
even a day?
what WTF was saying, of course we only eat fish on Fridays and sauerkraut on Saturday. Ayo, I just write thank you on the envelope. I don't even write his name. What was that in reply to? I'm sorry, I don't remember. That's the memory thing.
I don't see where we are.
You see where you have it highlighted? We're 2 down.
Yeah. I do see
Paul,
that.
I don't mind a little sacrifice myself. Ooh, you are so goofy. What?
I think I fell asleep. I don't mind a little sacrifice myself. Look at that little. What is that?
It's a little
That's a
bat.
bat. I'm seeing like a nose and 2 eyes with like some giant baboon ears or something. It's because my eyes are like, it's still blurry even though it's that big. Wow. The term Christian actually came along after Yeshua. His followers were known as followers of the way. Right, Christians came from Christ. Right? There were no Christians before 2,024 years ago.
Axe Bucky, I guess fish have no memory either. I don't
Well,
know.
they
We had
remember
a
how delicious they
goldfish.
are.
We-
Yes.
When I was a kid,
And
we
it would
had a
come up to you, into your
goldfish.
finger. The thing is
That
how did somebody
seemed-
crawl into the fish's brain and find out if they have memories or
know.
feelings?
They
Come on
do some sort of tests
Yeah.
to, yeah.
They electrocute them and see if they cry? I mean, I don't know. There are basements. There's a lot of basements. You can go from basement to basement. Don't you worry. WTF, sauerkraut with bratwurst, liver sausage, or blood
I
sausage.
love sauerkraut.
The British eat a lot of sausages too, you know. Blood sausage is a British thing. Paul, you know that. You know, if you have a big pile of grease food on your plate and you put a tomato on it, that's a English breakfast. You put tomatoes on it.
No, it's healthy.
that's an English breakfast.
Tomatoes aren't necessary.
You need eggs. You need potatoes, sausages, a couple tomato slices, and you're in business. You just move to the island. Paul lives on an island. It's a UK island.
Oh.
We just froze. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we jumped. Jovial has retracted multiple messages.
Because she's like, oh, you're so far behind, you won't.
They don't make
you
sense
don't,
anymore.
You don't remember what.
No, no.
what
I'm
was the
sorry.
reply
We
to?
didn't even talk today. We just read the messages and we can't even keep up. That's lame. Ao says, where's my Ao?
Ayo.
Have you ever tried to make your own eggnog? It's party time consuming and hard. It's yes, we have made our own eggnog. She won't remember it. She has nodal recall.
No, don't.
But we definitely did, and it did not taste as good. I mean, I gotta say, like, I don't know if it's the carrageenan or you know, they put something to emulsify it.
Well,
That's what it is. It's the if you
Oh.
make it yourself, it doesn't have the like thickness and emulsification.
Did you see in the beginning of chat, Axe Monkey said that she made eggnog.
You made your yes, I did see that.
And then
Made
she
your own
was like,
eggnog.
guess I'll have some egg whites later.
Oh, were you just watching Josh's thing, and he made me feel bad about having eggnog, but I don't care. As soon as I get through the
What
Christmas,
are you talking about?
because Josh is like, no, like don't have the whiskey in the eggnog. Josh is like, take care of yourself, which I used to do before a couple months ago, and now I can't wait till the end of the year to then start the program again that we start every January after pigging out for 3 months.
Well, I would rather have the cookies.
And like I'm saying, Jovial was in that chat, I believe. And it's probably going to have egg whites. You have nodal recall.
Biff
Hey, do you
said-
remember me saying that? Or do you have such nodal recall that you don't even remember me saying nodal recall?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
See? I ain't got no clue. That's double negative. You just admitted it.
I didn't say ain't got. I said I had.
Let's rewind it. We're rewinding. Hold on.
Wait, what are we talking about? I don't
I have no
remember.
idea.
Biff said that it does look like the McRib sauce is losing the market.
Thank goodness.
Spanding sex.
Spanding sacks?
Spending.
Should you talk anymore? It could get bad. We might have to.
Spending sense is saying
Should I put my...
that her husband is a carrier. I can't talk about cash, LOL, but you are allowed to give gifts and gift cards. Okay.
Yes, and I tip my carrier no more than $20. AO is saying that, and that is true. But can I tip him 5 times? That's the question. Because this guy deserves that, is what I'm saying. It's like, I want to give him that. I want... So do you remember when we used to come over and visit your grandma? We'd go to her house and just not do anything. We would like lay on the floor, on the carpet floor, and just hang out with her.
And she'd say, I don't care that you fall asleep when you're here. It's just nice having you here.
And then she would chase me around and stick money in my pockets.
She'd be
like
you
a fiend.
Take this!
She would chase me around the house and try to stick money in my pockets because she's like, no, Grandma, no. And then she would turn to me and she's like, oh, I can catch him. And she would stuff money in my pockets.
I can't remember why she
just liked doing that.
Yeah. Oh, man, I miss her.
I know. This is the time to miss people. But anyway, we're going to give the money to the mailman whether he likes it or not.
Yes.
If you got to hold him down, I'm going to stuff it in his
Axe
pockets.
Monkey, that's also what I heard, that I believe the carriers can accept gifts if they follow the rules, mostly gifts less than 20. And that's what I remember. Our neighbor who passed away a couple of years ago, he told us that it had to be under $20.
Well, there was when we first, so we've lived here for almost 20 years. And when we first moved in
and
here.
And AO does that too, no more than 20. Yeah.
We had, what was his name? Can't remember now. The mailman's name was Rob
Stan.
Roy. Stan the mailman. Thank you very much. Stan was awesome. Stan was the mailman here for 35 years in this area. Everyone knew him. Everyone gave him a Christmas card. I'm sure people gave him scotch and stuff. It was just kind of cool to take care of your mailman. I think a lot of that has disappeared. Mostly because, we're only totally interested in it because we do this job. And
well, we rely on him way more than, everyone
and then Stan
relies
retired
on
and he
their
died
mail,
like a year later after walking a beat for like 25 years.
But we rely on them so much. And he's been so helpful in giving us tips and
I'm jamming that money in his pants.
info.
I think that's weird. I'm sure it'll be fine.
If someone gave me expensive fancy cookies, no way they would make it back to the Post Depot. I'm telling you, that's because our guy is very by the book and he feels he needs to share, which is fine. That we make a whole bunch of them, knowing that the first time we made cookies, we didn't know that he was bringing them back, but then he told us how others enjoyed them, and we were like, oh, okay.
Son of a gun, those are for you, buddy. I'm glad everyone got him. He's not the only one that delivers our mail, but he's the only one that does it well.
All alive animals have feelings.
That's right.
I think so, Lag.
Who said that? Lag. Yes, that's so true though, because ultimately feelings are just another sense. So and since all alive things have senses, so an amoeba running around on this desktop right here that I'm squishing. Is sad because I squished it.
I'm so insane that I was thinking
you admit it.
The fires in Malibu, and I was thinking about the trees.
Look how tall. You admit it.
Yes.
Actually, it does look like I'm looking at you, doesn't it?
Force
you admit it, don't you? You
Yeah.
admit you're tiny. You are so tiny.
I was thinking about the trees suffering, which I know it's crazy, but I was.
Now that sounds.
It is totally insane.
That sounds a little bee.
Well, I was just thinking about how people go, oh, plants, they, whatever. I was just thinking, what if, but I get it. It's so insane.
Yes. Thank you.
But the rats.
Now that's one thing that doesn't have feelings.
Smart.
Rats do not have feelings.
No, they are smart.
And mosquitoes don't have feelings. And moths, too. I don't like moths. Not in our line of work. Moths are no good.
Yeah, I don't kill bugs.
Except for moths. And mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes. Yes. So
And
wait,
apparently we don't kill
I
rats
take
either.
that back.
We
I
don't kill
kill
rats.
mosquitoes
And moths.
and moths sometimes. But
You're
I
really
try to
racking up
save
the bad
bugs.
points, aren't you?
I do try to save bugs, and I swear I brought some bugs back to life by just.
You've given bugs CPR before. No, that's not a joke. That's not funny. Don't laugh. There's nothing funny there. This woman saves bugs. I mean, bugs who have like a 1-day life, and she's in there wasting half of her day to save it. I get it though. If you've only got a 1-day life, you hope somebody is gonna just come along and help you live it. But
you know the bugs that often
makes
people
me
call
cry.
daddy mosquitoes? Well, one day, like overnight, I had left like a cereal
there's
bowl
a
in the
feast of
sink.
fishes at Christmas. Did they all have the heads on them still? Go ahead. Sorry. I
No.
didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, well, I was just saying, I had left like a cereal bowl overnight in the sink, and I came down and there was one
It
of
was
those
bad.
big daddy mosquito
It was
things
bad.
like floating.
There was tears.
And it was there was give me a break. It was dead. And I was
Jovial
like,
took down another
I was like, oh,
comment.
dang it. That really stinks. But anyhow, I got it out of the water, laid it on a piece of paper towel, and I just blew air on it, like trying to dry it out. And I mean, I
No.
kept my eye on it.
And you're
it
wondering
was
why we
definitely
can't get
dead.
anything listed on eBay every
And
day.
then, like a couple hours later, it was moving.
It
And
was
I
amazing.
was like, are you kidding me?
Shrieks of joy filled our lives.
And then I brought it outside and put it on a lounge chair and protected it and just thought, whatever happens now happens.
Ayo's recipe for eggnog is driving to the store. We convinced our liquor store. Now, granted, eggnog is a beverage best served with booze, I think. But it doesn't have to be, because half of our coffees this fall have been eggnog based. The other half have been this Starbucks peppermint mocha cream. But we have to go to the Target to get it. Like, our local grocery store doesn't have it. We have such a lame grocery store. I'm gonna just vocalize my disdain for our local Hannaford's outlet, because the other ones that are sort of in the bigger parts of town, they've got the Mochaccino Express Starbucks goo. This one, they had one box of it. For Halloween, they had one box of Monster cereals. And they don't have enough for everybody. So
You should go in all Karen-like and be like,
I am.
yeah.
I've already filed several grievances.
I think eggnog, it's so delicious. I like it mostly without anything added in it. It's just like a liquid dessert.
So,
it's so yummy.
Do you know, like, you can add...
I wonder if Jenna ended up getting any eggnog. You remember she wanted
Oh,
some
my gosh, that's true.
on Friday, and she's like, I had it on a list, and John didn't get it.
But this is I didn't finish my whole statement about having the whiskey and or rum in it, because you can get flavors, and you can also, I mean, you could boil it to get out some of the alcohol. But I'm just saying, as a flavoring, sometimes it tastes delicious to put that whiskey flavor in there. Remember the other day when I'm like, and you were like, I don't want any whiskey in my eggnog, and I'm like, well, what if I just put the spoon in it and then swirl it around so you get that, like.
No, I just wanted to enjoy the yummy sweetness of it.
Yeah.
I didn't need it tainted.
How dare you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm a big flesh eater. Give me them rib eyes.
Oh, yeah, we just got one. I just got a big flab, fat slab. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bigger than my piece of chicken.
It's bigger. Yeah, that's what she said.
Huh.
Yes, we just went to the I didn't want to go. So when we go to, Biff's going to be so sad. We did not go to Costco, because if I go to Costco, then I get 4 steaks, giant prime steaks. And then, yeah, I eat them all. That's the problem. So
Ugh,
now
I
I
feel
go
so
to
gross.
we go to the specialty expensive meat market.
For special occasions.
Special occasions, right. So for this seasonal dinner, I'm having a giant ribeye. Yeah, thank you.
Pokey gets a little can.
And Pokey gets a little filet mignon. We get it.
We
at
will
the
make
same
sure
place?
that he does not eat too much and end up in the emergency room from eating too, like he did with the turkey.
Maybe we shouldn't give him any food at all for a few days.
What are you talking about?
So he's hungry.
We'll just cook the whole piece, and then we'll
I'm
just.
trying to remember now. Last time we did this, did he also eat too much?
We will make sure that it's only mixed in with his normal chicken.
We can't be trusted. This guy's got such a cute little whole thing going on that we can't help it. He's like, Mommy, Daddy, help me eat. And we're like, okay, have a cheeseburger.
Oh, good heavens. I love fish. I've been bugging my wife for years to let me go get a fish tank. Yeah, I mean,
not to eat,
saltwater fish are a huge. Like, are you talking saltwater?
They're nice.
Or?
They're nice, but yes, we had some in our restaurant. We actually in our restaurant we had a huge 55-gallon or 100. I don't remember. A big enough tank. It was built into the end of the bar, so like it was like a built-in fish tank, and we had to pay a guy weekly to come care for the fish because it was a major undertaking. But if you're doing it yourself, obviously it's like a hobby.
He says that I told her that since eBay is being wonky, I'm going to breed goldfish in our basement. What an interesting idea.
Did you say Lag is warning us against doing a eggnog bath?
Oh, you tried?
It burns.
Don't ask me how.
The goggles, they do nothing.
Wait, did you sprinkle cinnamon in it? Is that why?
And Biff is saying, well, yeah, Biff, you're saying the exact. Oh my gosh.
I eliminated all non-fruit carbohydrates for a week, and the change is profound.
Sugars. So alcohol.
just
By
did
the way,
this?
alcohol is not good for you. But alcohol is not. You know what alcohol is? Sugar. Sugar's bad. Did we just discover something? Sugar was bad. Okay. Sugar's also the best thing in the world. Thank you. So, yeah. I also hate sugar and love it simultaneously.
Paul was saying, I used to have tropical fish. A lot of work's supposed to be relaxing, but angelfish used to attack everything else.
Eat everything?
Keeping the environment clean. Give it a swerve. LOL. Goldie. Oh, dang. I wish I knew what that was. What was Goldie?
Basket noodles. Lady's aunt.
Oh, okay.
Named
Joe
Goldie.
Jovial was saying, I stand corrected. USPS can accept up to $20 in cash gifts, $50 total in the calendar year. The issue comes in when they receive more than 20 in a day when a supervisor is being a douche. Caboose. Yeah.
Oh, $50 total in the
year.
calendar year.
I think I read that too. I think I actually, when our neighbor told us about it, I did go to, I think, USPS website.
Well, I'm going to rely on one of my most important qualities, pretending I'm dumb, and I'm just going to give them for both years. I'm going to give it to them at midnight on December 31st. And I'm going to straddle that 100 across both years. And that's that. He's taking it. He's going to take it. Why I oughta...
WTF is saying you should watch more educational television
Nope.
to learn more about fish. SpongeBob, for example.
Yes. SpongeBob was in our in 2005 in our restaurant in the fish tank. There was a SpongeBob there, and the whole it was like a black light in there, and there was like fluorescent crap, and there was fish. We had friends, and it was really sad at the end of our restaurant because we had to. The fish lived, but there was like, I don't know. It wasn't, the tank started to get gross, and then I think we ended up giving the fish to the guy who cared for them. It's a dumb memory. Hate that memory. I hope those fish don't remember that memory.
Basket noodles. Lady's aunt is a nun.
I already talked about that. Her name is Goldie. Thank you. The full English breakfast. I made that
okay.
up. That's not true. Don't
Oh.
believe me. Also, nodal recall. The full English breakfast with the egg, smiling egg right there, is one of UK's finest contributions to mankind. The science and innovation is just a bonus. All the separate types of grease, all pulled together with the tomato slices.
Oh, Doug and Row, aloha!
You guys are here, aloha to you, Doug and Row!
I'm so happy to see you.
I hope in the new year you enjoy some smart meetings. Thank you. Because his meetings are stupid. His meetings are stupid.
Ayo, you say hello to a goldfish. If it doesn't respond, then there's your answer. It does not remember you.
I know. That's how we tried it. I've said hello to you, and you're like, have I met you before? Remember when you wake up every morning and you look at your hands and you're like, can you remind me of what these are?
Yeah, I've never heard that one before.
I love that one.
Wait,
It's my favorite.
what are these?
Yes. How do you use these? What? We take some times. It's like you've seen 50 First Dates, most people. Well, this is like how many dates are there in 30 years?
Dendacor. Okay, Dendacor had to.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Dendacor had to head to the post office. I wonder how the his little holiday party went last weekend.
Oh yeah, how was your employee party?
I think he's gone right now.
She's gone. Can't tell us. So we're gonna tell you how it was. It was awesome. Have you seen The Office when they have their holiday party? He gave out the Dundies and they went to Chili's. So that was cool.
Like, I wish I could delete comments in real life. I totally agree. I
Yep.
know.
Like, what did I just say? Delete. It should give you at least 30 seconds.
I know. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, Goldie was his like grandma. Oh.
Goldie was Lag's grandma. Goldie is Lag's grandma or was?
Oh, Goldie,
I
my
don't see
grandma. When I said, "Oh, who's Goldie or what is Goldie?"
Oh, okay.
I think it's his grandma.
We don't ever know if that's true.
Well, Lag's young, so grandma is probably still there with him.
Wasn't Goldie the like prime minister of Argentina?
Oh, so Spending Sense said, as far as I know, you can give whatever you want, whenever you want, but cash is against the rules.
Okay.
Thank you for clarifying that, because I don't want to mess it up for him, because he is Mr. Rule.
So,
guy.
okay, so everybody gives gift cards, and if I was
You can get like a Visa gift card.
If I was a true blue, good point. If I was a true blue dude, I'd be giving them eBay gift cards, but that's like almost rude to give out eBay gift cards to people.
Well, and I don't...
Like Amazon would be fine because you can buy anything you need. It's like, no, you have to go to eBay and spend it on like an old shirt. And he's like, I don't want an old shirt. I deliver them all day long.
Like stepping up just to help out says that if he can't take the money, I will.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not all heroes wear
goodness.
capes. Thanks, Lag.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Oh, Axe Monkey sent her recipe for eggnog to you on Instagram.
Let's
Thank
do it.
you.
We're going to do it. It better be good. That's all I got to say. It
Primo,
better be good.
You're the kind of friend I need. Holds me down while stuffing money in my pocket. Like doing my part.
I just like to, I like to get things done.
Biff, that's sort of what I was thinking. He's like, just say, I saw you drop this.
That's what I was going to do. I'll tell you exactly what I was going to do. I was going to strategically put it in like our garage. And as he's walking up to deliver the mail, I'm like, oh, wait, could you just give me a hand really quick? And he'd be like, oh, yes, of course I would. And I'm like, haha, burn. And he'd be holding the $100 bill. And I would run away. And that's how I would do it.
Making sacrifices for others. I do my best. I can come over and eat Santa's cookies too.
Yeah. Well, somebody's got to do that. Santa doesn't go to everyone's house and eat cookies. Unless you've seen Red One, in which case he shows exactly how that's done, and I do believe it.
Jovial, grandmas are the best naps ever at mom's house. Actually, it was a sugar coma.
That's usually what happens. Yes. And yes, from eating at grandma's house, it's just like, and then grandma would just be like, I was so lucky. My grandparents were gone when I moved here, and your grandma just took me in like I was here the whole time. I mean, I had my first in 93 was the first year I was here in Vermont, and I was here. I mean, I moved here in August. We were dating pretty quickly, but the first Thanksgiving, that was a weird noise that came out of you.
Yeah.
It was almost like
That was the fish
demon.
that I just ate.
It was a demon fish that's
out.
coming out.
It was.
So Thanksgiving is in November. Let's see. So I moved here in August.
Pogues.
And then I lived at that one house for like a month, and I moved in the other house. And then 2 months later, I was out of there. So August, September. So before, within I was here for Thanksgiving. I was here for Christmas. Your whole family was just like, hey, dude, come on in. You're from California. I'm like, this is weird. But I didn't think it was weird.
Yeah, it is pretty
I thought
funny.
it was weird how great it was, how welcoming the Vermonters were. Because in California, we would be like, no, get out of here. Gross. Go away, urchin.
I think my family just trusts my
They might like you.
my judgment,
Yeah, they might have liked
and they
you.
knew that if I liked you, that you must be a good person. So
That's what it felt like, because I don't think I gave
They
any
knew that I
examples of
wasn't-
why I would have been a good person. Not any that I wouldn't be, but they didn't know me. And you're just like, no, this is my husband and savior. Thank you.
not quite.
You were only 19, too. What could you have known at 19? Thankfully, you were right.
I know.
You're just a good guesser. Axe Monkey says the Fish and Feelings comments are lyrics from Nirvana.
Okay, I would not have known that.
Why? You've heard all the songs.
I know, but I don't.
Modal
I usually
recall.
can't even understand the lyrics. I just make up words that
I've
sound like
got
the
a
lyrics.
friend is with you.
I don't listen
Fish
to the
have
story.
feelings, and then they good night. I know you're done, and maybe hangover.
Oh,
I don't think it's that song. It's not that.
But yeah, I make up the lyrics.
Those were
like-
accurate lyrics that I just did.
If it says think, I'm like, oh, are they saying trink? Oh, trink. I don't know.
Spending cents does not kill anything either. I love everything. I do not murder.
Oh, thank you.
No one has ever sucked up
Lag.
spiders into the.
Lag feeds the mosquito.
So they
Are
have
you
a
like
nice
the
day.
what's his name? Jim Carrey.
Have you
from-
ever done
You're
that,
like,
Lag?
"Ah."
But Lag, seriously, I've done it twice in my life. Popped a mosquito who was sucking my blood. And once when I was a kid, and once sometime here in Vermont. I don't think
How
I got
disgusting
like,
is
bird
that though?
flu. It's gross.
When a mosquito has blood in it, and you're like, oh god, I
can
hope that was
squirt it.
my blood.
You go like this and you pump, and then it goes, and it can't get the sucker out. And it goes.
What? That's what you mean you did?
Oh, yeah, I do it all the time.
Stop
Lag and I
it.
invented mosquito popping. That's our Olympic sport.
Yeah, spending cents. I'll take the creepiest spiders. And I'm like, give me a stiff piece of mail. Give me a glass. And, I'm like on
does.
it. And I'm like, open the door now. Run.
But then she'll take a piece of binder paper and she's like, this isn't going to work. Get stung through the paper.
I have never done that.
And then and now you're a black widow.
Swamp
What
Picker. Aloha, Jen.
Hey, aloha.
Jonathan. Oh, grating the real nutmeg nut has changed my life. Huh.
Oh, as opposed to the Mulehausers or whatever we use. The fresh nutmeg is psychedelic, isn't it?
What's an antlion? And it's the coolest bug we had in our house was an antlion. Some sort of ant.
Isn't it? Is it that Dean Martin kind of ant who's got like the martini all the time?
Axe Monkey is saying high quality milk is the secret to eggnog.
Oh, we've got that here. We've got raw milk that'll make you turn into.
You can flambe
It's got bird flu in it.
alcohol to quickly remove most of the booze.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying is that there is a flavor. Rum, they literally sell rum flavoring. It has no rum in it, but it has like that flavor. So I'm trying to think of the actual which. I grew up with eggnog with rum in it. like even as a kid, but I don't think it had alcohol in it. It just had that flavor. And then there was some sort of rum upside down cake. Is that it? That you can't make without actual rum, and you just burn off the alcohol, so it still has that flavor. Don't mess with alcohol if you don't want to drink it, but I'm saying that you could technically have flavors of booze without alcohol.
Jovial was saying a splash of McCormick's vanilla and a half pinch of nutmeg makes all the difference to a bland eggnog. And Axe Monkey was saying, I usually pour about half a small bottle of real vanilla into the nog. You can never have too much vanilla. Yeah, I agree.
Totally agree.
Oh, cinnamon sticks is what makes it sting if you take a bath in eggnog. Is that what you're saying,
Real classy, like. Well, the one booze that we don't really drink very much at all. But years before, we had a very delicious thing that I was calling bicoastal something. What was I calling it?
What are you doing?
Bicoastal cider? I named it something. But anyway, it had Vermont maple syrup. So if you are into having a cocktail and the cocktail calls for simple syrup, which is just water and sugar, consider substituting real Vermont maple syrup, or it could be Canadian if you want to be, lame. But if you want to be 51st state style, but Vermont maple syrup and Hobies is a California, it was a Bay Area tradition, and some of the places have closed, but you can still get it. Orange tea, very like late 60s, 70s California.
Very yummy.
Super yummy. And so you make some tea. I gotta screw this on. It's annoying me. Thank you. It's not screwing on. I did it. You're welcome. So it's the tea. No, it's cider. Vermont apple cider. I don't know if you can get that in California. Vermont apple cider, and then the rum with the 5-year rum with the net around the outside of it. Plantation rum, 5-year. Very spicy and delicious. And then with the orange tea. So you have the cider, the rum, the orange tea. It was about the best drink you could have, but it wasn't done until you had it poured into a clear Mickey Mouse glass, and you had that cinnamon stick right in there. And then it was the best drink ever.
Jovial was saying to Jen Atten, so true about the nutmeg. What a difference. It smells so wonderful, too, when you grate it.
I've never grated it. We should do that.
Yeah.
Let's go get a nutmeg.
Biff was saying you needed some uranium glass in your blacklight fish tank.
know. I didn't know about it back then. We were all just living in the dark, so to speak. Am I right? And now,
isn't it?
What did we see?
Is it
Who
like
was that?
poisonous? Oh, yeah.
It's not poisonous.
A friend visited someone that just bought a mid-century modern home, and they already have it like totally decorated and set up like within just a few weeks of moving in, and they had this huge hutch.
They had grandma's big hutch
filled
with the glass
with uranium glass, like mixed in with all of their mid-century modern stuff. It looked really cool.
But the entire, I would say there was 5 or 6 like glass doors opening. I mean, it was a honker, big credenza with the big hutch on top, and it was 100% Vaseline glass or uranium glass. Like, so it was, people are into this stuff. So if you guys find it cheap, that's our bolo. Thank you.
Which we did finally sell our last 2 pieces, right? Did we?
Yeah, we sold all that uranium glass. Unbelievable, 20 pieces. It had a couple of, pink glass doesn't sell worth crap. Nobody wants the pink stuff.
No.
That
we
doesn't
did
glow.
sell the cookie or the tray, like the cake tray, the pink glass, but whatever.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Had like the handles on it.
Yeah, but we cannot recommend that as a bolo. But anything uranium glass, if you buy it for a couple of bucks.
Even if it has chips, like,
Even if it has
because
chips.
most people are just displaying it. If the chips aren't bad, and you, of course, you note them in your
But we
listing.
got that. I mean, 100% from sunny Las Vegas. He's just like he's a glass glow upper. He's a glass glazer. He's glazing glass, but he's right.
Lag might be a goldfish. I think you might be too. I eat goldfish.
You know, you gotta wonder.
The Beverage Farm ones.
You gotta wonder if lag is a goldfish.
I got something once from a nun. It's a nasty habit.
I
Paul
won't
says
even
that.
press this button.
I don't know. I'm not sure. There's a fish on SpongeBob that always complains about his legs.
Oh, is his name Spam?
I do complain about my legs always hurting. Oh, tiny. Oh, here's your
Jenna
dog.
says, "OS. I guess we broke the rules." Oh, well, it wouldn't be my first time. I wonder what that was.
Are we reversed by any chance?
We're not. Look, okay. Now rush to get that next one. I'm not sure what Jenna was saying, but you could remind us or not.
Oh, about the post office.
Oh, thank you. Right, exactly. Because
It's
you I know you give, and they take it. So here's the thing: it's the rules are meant to be broken. That's how I look at it.
James, hey.
It is I,
Aloha,
James.
James.
What's going on, fellow humans and resellers?
It sounds like you had a pretty eventful evening with
Can you imagine?
McPeely.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry, James, to read those things, but he's in the best hands possible. But I would
Swamp
like.
Picker. It's
I
a
would like
government
some-
conspiracy. Santa Claus. Haha.
It is true. Jovial says, all I know is
Oh.
Primo and Silver Fox are two lucky dudes. That is a true statement.
That's sweet.
I'm horny. I mean, that horn is for you.
Thank you. Sylvia, you're sweet.
Ryan says it's something in the way. Something in the way. Yeah. Fish eyes. Something in the way. Yes, of course. I actually know. If I think about it long enough, I can come up with that line. Something
don't have any
in
feelings
the
line.
way. Yeah.
Paul is saying that a great Christmas song is "Don't Let the Bells End" by The Darkness. The Darkness is good. I have not
haven't
thought
heard
of
them in
them
a long
in so
time.
long.
They broke into the U.S. market like in late '90s, early 2000s, and then just one hit wonders here.
Jovial won't kill anything outside, but inside the house depends on what it is.
Yeah, I give them. Everybody gets an interview, an exit interview, and we decide if they're. Are you going to the secret place where it could be warm in the middle of winter? Are you going outside? Are you going way to the back fence? Where are you going?
It is so hard
Going
though.
to the neighbor's house?
When we've caught mice during the winter, and it's like, oh god.
If you put mice outside, they will die.
Yeah.
So you got to put them somewhere where they have.
Maybe a fighting chance.
A fighting chance.
Yeah.
So we have a secret place to do that.
But we're thinking.
It's a house that's filled with mice now. Not our house. Neighbors.
We're thinking that
Kidding.
we maybe.
Rum
Won't
cake
be
is
seeing
so
any
good.
mice.
That's true. Here comes the horn. A proper rum cake made by a rum cake expert in the proper bunt style is so good. And you get that crispy rum, like, because you flip it over and it's all crispy sugar rum. And again, you can get it fake flavor, so it has no alcohol in it. But you can also, it can also have alcohol in it, and it makes you warm. Oh, that's gross. What is that?
Huh.
That's a king ant?
That's an ant lion. Interesting. It looks
Surprisingly,
really scary.
they don't look like ants at all, really. It's pretty gross.
Well, yeah. I mean,
It kind of looks like a dust mite. You know, those dust mites are so tiny, but they look the most vicious.
ew. They are a group of insects that are known for their predatory larvae.
Oh, their larvae eat your brain out, I think. Sounds good. Ayo says,
They're
I let the mosquitoes suck my blood until it gets full. I didn't stop them all the way home. And then I go John Wick on his whole colony. Nice. Take care of business.
Oh my god, ant lions are creepy. The larvae have
You stalk him, like you watch him fly all the way home with your blood, you know? That's awesome.
they're rounded bodies with long sickle-shaped jaws.
Can we stop with him?
That they use to pierce their victims and
You're-
suck out fluids.
You're ruining Christmas, okay? Santa's now dead from lion ants. I'm so grossed out now.
Oh, but then look at what they turn into.
Oh, beautiful butterflies. Pro tip, Jovial says, if you make whiskey cookies, be sure and buy the cheapest rot gut whiskey. Can't taste the expensive whiskey as much. Oh, that could be, yeah, because the gross stuff is so whiskey-y. But in general, for the eggnog, I would use a high-quality one. But we're talking cookies and eggnog. Totally different things. Now I just invented something. What if, now just keep up with me here, say we could make a cookie that we could then, do you remember the cookies from the 80s that had like chocolate goo in the center of them? Like pudding almost.
Hershey's Kiss?
It's almost pudding. I don't know what it was, but I want to put eggnog, stay with me, rum eggnog inside of a cookie, inside of a taco. Thank you. And then as you eat it, you turn into Eggnog Man instead of, yeah, I'm just really out on a limb here. Can you help me instead of looking at your phone?
I'm looking
I feel
at
like
Radium Girls, and
I am trying to come up with a comedy bit here, and you're just leaving me hanging, leaving my cheese in the wind. And I'm trying to think of the name of Violet. You're turning Violet, but my cookie turns you into Eggnog Man or woman. Yeah, don't look at the ant lions. Those are gross bugs. I'm not liking them. Do not make me feel cozy.
Axe Monkey is drinking a nog right now, but without any rum or whiskey or anything. No alcohol. Doesn't drink anymore.
That's good. Congratulations on that. It's only helpful. And at 55, which I am, it's probably just like, it's really just a thing that's on its way out permanently forever, and it's never going to be, you just can't keep that kind of thing up. It really doesn't make you feel good. And I know from the one time we had wine like 4 weeks ago, whenever it was, and it took us like, I don't even know, like a bottle of wine took us 2 days to recover from. So it's not worth it. Remember you had the pterodactyl arms, remember that?
Yeah.
And you were all like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
So we don't do that much. But I will say, did we see Radium Girls? Certainly know about it. They did the paint on the watches.
No, it looks like it's a documentary.
They painted the watches.
Female factory workers who developed radiation poisoning from painting watch dials.
Yeah.
And other objects,
I mean, I remember
with the
that.
radium infused paint.
And why? Because they put the paint in their mouth to get the little hairs.
The tip of the paintbrush.
Yeah, all smooth and tiny, so they could use it.
Gosh,
they put the radium in their mouth, and all their teeth fell out, and then their heads fell off.
Oh
No,
yeah,
it wasn't
that's all right. Like you probably shouldn't put uranium glass in a fish tank, right?
How does Paul Rose see James's pants? That's what I want to know.
Hey.
Do they have like some sort of a connection? Do they have a
and James was saying in regards to Pee-wee, once every 30 to 40 days is better than it once was, and the fact I was able to control instead of a hospital visit.
Oh, so he doesn't have to go to the hospital.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, good, because I was following along with that.
But James had his eye on him, even was like pulling him around on a little rug to make sure he was with him at all times.
And that is really that's really the thing that it's like, I mean, I get drawn into it too, because this is like maybe the third or fourth round where we don't hear James say, we just hear James, Pee-wee's fine. And we're like, okay, so every day that ticks by, we're like, oh no, I hope the thing doesn't come. And I'm glad to see that it is mitigating some.
Yeah, he's thinking that maybe they're getting closer to the right medicine or...
Rum Cake takes a box of instant pudding. That's the difference maker. Moistness. Yes. There's always a trick, and Biff, I'm sure, knows all the tricks to everything, but like food, especially food creation, there's always a trick. Like why somebody's is good and why when you go home to make it, yours sucks. It's like there's a trick that no one tells you. Usually it's magic. It's kind of like eBay. So like a turducken cookie, yes. So enigma wrapped in a mystery, wrapped in a riddle. It is my dream to make a stuffed cookie with eggnog center. Well, first, Paul, we have to figure out how to keep this concoction together. It's like a fission. It's like fission. You know, once you smash those atoms together, how do you contain it? So that cookie is going to have to be, you know, the external cookie apparatus has to be strong. I don't know what we're going to do, but I'd like to start working on it. So could we just start?
I don't remember.
Nodal recall. Dum dum. Okay, so if the USPS douchey supervisor has an issue with the gifts received and confiscates them, then what happens to them? Exactly. Well, that's true, but the problem that we worry about is not like she's going to be like, oh no, we hurt dude's feelings. We don't want our guy to get in trouble, is the point.
No, I don't.
It's not that he would get in trouble or wouldn't get in trouble. It's that we don't want him to get in trouble and be sad.
So we get a gift card and say that it's $20.
And it's really $100. Bam! That's how we do it. Right?
No, we don't
Oops.
say. We don't.
I gave you the wrong gift card. Oops.
We don't say the amount, and he has to log on to see the amount.
You didn't tell him the amount.
Yep.
He's just get. In fact, I think that 100 is actually the right amount. I think more would just be weird, and less wouldn't be enough.
Oh, just because he's really
been good.
great.
But I think if he gave him more, that I would be sad because my wallet would hurt. Thank you.
Yeah. Axe Monkey was saying that
You lost
nobody
a
liked her.
friend?
Nobody liked her on tequila. She lost a lot of friends drinking tequila.
I lost a lot of friends. You mean they died?
No, I think because nobody
tequila.
likes me on tequila.
People do crazy things. on
Tequila, something about that tequila.
There is. I have gone absolutely bat crap crazy on tequila. I mean, I don't. It's not that it's, you know, you're not going to lose friends over it, but I mean, I go crazy like I buy a bottle, I walk around, I'm like buying drinks for it. I go crazy. It turns me into like I don't know what it turns me into. A maniac.
Ayo, I love how you're always talking about Costco. Pro tip, Costco sells name brand liquor at affordable prices. They're just rebranded as Kirkland.
We don't have it
in Vermont. Liquor is only available through the state stores, state liquor stores.
Ayo.
We can't get it.
No, and we go to California. It's like a dream because you get a giant, huge bottle. You know, you get the Patron, and it's like the size of a bowling ball. That's what happens. Are we done?
No, I just.
Oh. Where are you going?
Pee, do you mind?
Oh, we're live, live and direct.
Wait, hold
direct,
your son,
direct.
please.
Live and direct.
I'll be right back.
Look at this little bunny.
It's okay.
Oh. You couldn't just for the show just have some bladder control. Have a little bladder control for the show, baby. You know that little scene in Gremlins where they're sitting in the, I don't know, it's like a little mobster gremlin. It's like during that little that montage where gremlins are going crazy, but then there's another gremlin who's got like a little puppet on his hand, and he's all that's Pokey. He's like the little puppet. He's so cute. He's like the little bee puppet on the gremlin. You're such a good boy. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, are we still on here? Axe Monkey possibly murdered a lot of friends. We didn't actually take that into consideration. High on tequila. Well, let's not think about the memories. Paul Rose is going to get the drawing easel and the slide rule out and work on the ingredients for the eggnog cookie. It needs to be very, very strong structurally on the outside to contain the gooey center. Glow sticks are my favorite. Met a woman in North Carolina who stated her father invented the glowy stuff while in the military to do military stuff in the dark. That makes sense. Because I think they were part of they were definitely, I remember them being a military item. And just to date myself, like the last time I went actual trick-or-treating, like maybe mid-'80s, we got a glow stick. Like the last time I was at Steve Kirchner's house. Steve? Aloha, Steve. Probably, I mean, maybe even like 82, 83, which indicates when the glow sticks were available. We really didn't have them as a kid. And then then the ravers had them, and they really came into their own there with the rave. And you go like this. Yeah. Well, that's the end of the show.
Yeah.
Kind of out of steam here, huh? Woo woo. Tequila makes me way too honest and mouthy.
That's so funny.
Yes. So and again, I have a lot of Paul Rose stories from the olden days. But during our actual honeymoon night, we were at the southern tip of Kauai at the Poipu Hilton or something. And I said, I don't know what I did, but we had I had a bottle of Patron, was walking it around like my baby, giving people sips. And I said something to a group of surfer guys. I don't know what the heck happened. But long story short, she's over there getting my like marriage lei back that I had on, my Miley lei, and telling the people to leave me alone. She basically had to go like defend me because they were going to kill me, and then she had to go save me. So thanks to my new wife for saving my life on the very first night.
Pukake leis, right?
You had a Pukake lei, and I had the man lei. That is, it's not a circle.
Yeah, it was
leaves.
Leaves, yeah.
Miley leaves.
Yeah. Yes, they took your lei because of something you said. They were taking your lei.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever, payment for what you said.
I have no idea what I said.
And I was like, no, you're not. Give it back.
It wasn't that bad, but it was just like they were messing with me.
Yeah.
And then they were trying to figure out what room that we were in so they could charge drinks to it. But anyway, let's just say that I don't drink Patron anymore. So Axe Monkey and I are like sitting in a room by ourselves, not drinking Patron. Thank you.
The postmaster takes away their gifts and then they get it back at the end of the year.
Like
yeah,
school.
Puts them in a pile. Then he's like, okay, we have 20 employees here. Now we got to split it all up evenly.
I wonder if they do that. That'd be fun.
Sort of like a tip jar where you all get the same cut.
But I don't mind the cookies going to everybody. That sounds like fun, but I want the actual money going to one dude.
Paul, whiskey makes me frisky, gin makes me sin, beer makes me...
Well, that's even
we'll leave it
there.
You are silly.
Okay, are we at the bottom? We are at the bottom. Lag uses glow sticks just for the effect.
I knew you did. I don't know. Somehow I knew.
It's like I like to keep it teenage rave party. That's like the ambiance I enjoy. I get
Can
it.
you do your rave music again?
That's it.
Oh, good heavens.
Okay, so do you want to go now?
Yeah, we still need to pack a few things.
We got to send the train
stand
off to Casey Jr., so
Our
let us go do
our
that.
post office, if their line is too long, even if it's not 5,
Oh, they close it.
They're like,
They estimate how long it
it's
takes to
gonna
get the line in, and they close it early. They close the post office early.
It's going to
crazy.
take till after 5 to get through the people already in line, so sorry, no more.
Okay, I'm trying to get the... Oh, I did it. It's snowing on us again. Oh, those are poison.
Yummy.
They
Oh,
taste-
they're uranium.
They taste like green screen.
They have ant lions. Ah!
Oh, each one is an individual ant lion. That's pretty gross. Wait. Let's see. Somebody said one more thing here. I see a little
Carlin.
kitty
Oh, thank you.
cat.
Die Hard, A Christmas
Oh,
Movie?
yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Whoops. I can't reach all my buttons. Absolutely. Yes. Most say yes. Paul Rose is saying no, but the actual true statement is it absolutely is a Christmas movie because it takes place at Christmas. It has Christmas music. There is love and harmony. There's cocaine. There's the pregnant lady drinking. It's Christmas. Thank you.
Carla Olsen, thank you for being here. Aloha to you. So, aloha, everyone.
Okay. Do you want to
Aloha,
do?
everyone.
Do you want to do the one song that I was gonna do?
Oh, yeah. But
Okay.
I just want to say,
Oh.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
We will be here
Happy
tomorrow
holidays.
for a super secret
Yeah, if you're-
Christmas Eve
If
at
you guys are
3:30
around, join us.
Pacific. But because it's super secret and you don't really know about it and it doesn't exist, now continue. Say it.
It's not a members only.
No. Just
it's
say
for everyone.
Merry Christmas. Pretend like we're not having the super secret one tomorrow.
Right. Well, not everyone. Some people are busy.
It's not members only. It's for everybody. But what we're trying to say is thank you for hanging out with us all year long and making
how
our
neat
channel.
is that we all hang out with
We
each
have
other?
10,000
It's so neat.
subscribers, and it's unbelievable to me. And I don't know most of those people, but I know all y'all in here, and you make us super happy. And when we get off the live, we go, we talk about just how awesome it is and how much we can't believe it. So thank you all so much. Make sure you do go get your proper chicken filet fish. Are those two different sandwiches? Did I just make a new thing?
Chicken and
Smush it together. You got a brand new sandwich.
Oh wait, he asked for a egg McMuffin
Oh yeah, I
with
did.
sausage
I
instead of
couldn't
the
order one on the app. The sausage McMuffin with egg the other day, and I ordered 2 egg McMuffins, and when I went up to the thing, I'm like, can you just put sausage in one? And they did, but they didn't take the ham out, so I had like double meats. Smash it together. That's right.
Anyhow,
Happy Christmas to the England. Merry
everyone
Christmas.
is saying Merry Christmas. Jenna's saying God bless everyone and stay safe. Have a Merry Christmas.
Happy
Mike,
Hanukkah.
Merry
Happy
Christmas. Paul Rose,
whatever
Merry Christmas. What
you
about
choose
egg
to.
rib? McRib.
Oh, a
Ooh.
McEgg. Oh, makes me angry when you think of smart things like that.
Everyone, thank you so very much.
And if we haven't thought about if you
You
practice
all
something
mean
else or
so
if you don't
much to
practice anything
us.
that makes you angry, Santa makes you angry, we also support you and thank you for being here. While we sip the rest of our coffee. But here, we wanted to play this one song and
Yes, aloha, everyone. Merry Christmas,
no, wrong one.
and thank you so much for being our friends. Thank you.
It is a good song.
It was Christmas Eve, babe.
And
And the
we
drunk
also,
tank
what else do you want to say? I forget, there was something I wanted to say.
said to me, won't
You want to play
say
rock, paper, scissors
another
as we go
one.
out?
Yeah. Well, how about
And
how do you do
then we
it?
sang a song.
Oh no.
The rare
this?
old
Go to Shame Up.
mountain dew.
Oh.
I turned
Oh,
my
wait.
face
you can't copy
away
me. You have to do your own.
and dreamed about
Here you go.
you. God,
We're just doing the same one over and over.
you won.
Wait, rock.
I did scissors. I win. I won. I won. Okay, we're gonna go bye now.
Mali Kaliki Manga, Kalida.
Love you guys. Please, please, please have a great holiday season, and we'll see you tomorrow. But we'll also see you next week. And no, you're gonna be here tomorrow. We're taking roll call tomorrow. Okay, love you guys. Have a great night.
Christmas Eve. You promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome.
You were pretty queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they held out for more. Sinatra was swinging, all the drums they were singing. We kissed on the corner, then danced through the night. The boys of the NYPD choir were singing, "Go away, babe," and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. You're an old slut and junk lying there almost dead on a dripping that bed.
You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap and you haggard. Happy Christmas, you're ours, I pray God it's our love.
The boys of the NYPD choir still singing, "Go away, babe," and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. Could have been someone.
Well, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you.
I kept them with me, babe. I put them with my own. Can't make it all alone. I built my dreams around you. The boys of the NYPD choir still singing, "Go away, babe," and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day.